ready.
Okay. Yeah, the last one you got me, you were like, at the end, thank you.
I did?
For making me look like a dork.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
It's my job.
Thanks.
Okay, do you want to...
Oh, yeah. My Ganti.
Yes.
I did my nails for the first time in like a year.
I have not done mine for like a year or two. It's been terrible. Okay.
Right.
Good
Hi.
morning. How's it going? No? Yeah. Gosh,
No.
we did the same thing. It was 5 minutes. It was like
Oh my god.
last time we started our podcast at the same exact time. What
Okay.
you drinking?
Mint Majesty, not Mint Melody.
Because the people at Starbucks don't know what Mint Melody is, apparently.
Apparently, that's not
You
a
have to
thing.
ask for it by the real name. I'm also drinking the same one, and it's cold.
Hey, mine's, yeah.
It's not as good cold. But I love this cup that Trysten sent me. One day, long time ago.
It's for your birthday.
It was not. It was random.
No, it was for your birthday. It just took forever to get to you.
A box showed up with, I pulled it out, and it said, I like big balls and I cannot lie. I had no idea who it was from. I posted it on Instagram and said, is this from any of you? Who's this from?
Yeah, and I
just showed up in
I
my...
didn't see that at all. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
It's like, oh, and you have your cool bag, and I have my cool bag too over here.
I know, right?
So, today is New Year's Eve day.
Yeah, New Year's Eve day.
Today, I'm just going to get folded up here, back up. And it's December 31st today at almost noon. I am Christy with Yarn Cafe Creations.
I'm Trysten with Dragon Horde Yarn.
And on Instagram, you can find me at yarn_cafe_creations.
You can, the exact same, Dragon_Horde.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
right.
Horde_Yarn.
And we want to make sure I think we forget to tell you who we
Yeah.
are. So I'm on Etsy as Yarn Cafe Creations and on Ravelry as Yarn Cafe Creations.
And on Etsy, I am Fingers of Fury. That has not changed yet. And on Ravelry, I am Jengaknits. So Jenga knits.
So there you can find us. I also have a Facebook page, but I know that in the knitting community, it doesn't seem like Facebook is as big as Instagram.
Yeah.
I spend most of my time on Instagram. I'm more
Yeah.
active on Instagram than anything. So can I just say our hair looks pretty awesome today?
Know, right.
What?
I was just saying, like, this is the only time you could ever tell I'm your daughter.
Because
I got your hair.
You do.
That's about it.
Well, you had your hair braided, didn't you? Is that
I
why?
did, yeah. So it's all like,
My
at the
hair
ends it's
can't-
awful, but the rest of it's like, oh, she did her hair today. Yay.
It looks beautiful. I can't. Yours is longer than mine, though.
Yeah, even
Still.
standing up, I'm just like,
Oh
it
my
goes
gosh,
on forever.
it is so long. And I can't braid mine like you can because I've got too many layers in it. So I get home from work and it goes right into a ponytail. I can't handle it.
I can't do that because there's too much hair. It's like, oh my god, it's dragging me down. And so I can't put my hair into ponytails at all, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it's just too heavy, so
Yeah.
braids work better.
Yeah.
Okay, enough hairy talk.
Hi.
I made a list because I feel like we ramble in a tangent.
I mean, we've
sometimes.
only been recording 2 minutes and we already talked about our hair.
That's awesome, though.
So, yeah.
Because you know you were thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'll just say, in our family, great hair runs in our family. We may not have great other things.
Not with Dad.
Well, not Dad's family, but my family. In my side of the family, my mom, Grandma, has great hair. Amber, Aunt Amber,
Yeah.
Robin. And then I have 4 daughters, and you all have really good hair. Alaska's is probably the thinnest, but it's not even thin.
Yeah.
It's like normal to thick. The rest of us
It's
have...
so abnormal because ours is so thick.
And Marche's hair is super thick. You know, I think Ashley and Alaska's hair is similar, but Ashley keeps hers a little bit shorter.
And blue.
And blue or green or pink or rainbow.
Yeah.
We love that, though.
Anyways.
So, first of all, Christmas is over.
Merry Christmas, guys!
Yay! That was so awesome. And I want to apologize for our last podcast.
Oh my god.
I got some new awesome microphones for
Yeah.
my last podcast, and we tried them out when we first started recording, and they were working awesome.
Mm-hmm.
We had them on stereo. They were both working, and we recorded a long podcast last time. It was 2 hours, and I was mortified that night because I started watching it. I'm like, Trysten, your microphone is starting to sound staticky, and then it got worse and worse. By the end of the podcast, there was an echo. When I would talk, you'd hear me talk again. Then she'd talk. So I downloaded this cool program on the internet that was recommended, and I went in. I had to like remove the sound from the podcast that was on iMovie. I had to put it in this program. I had to edit it, and then I had to pull it back out and put it back in. And what it did is basically it turned off Trysten's microphone, so just the computer microphone was what you were going by.
Yeah.
But it made me sound really loud. It was a nightmare. Like I told Trysten we may have to re-record.
But
this
we put
awful.
so much time
We
into
did.
it.
And
I felt so bad.
I spent hours like editing
you text me like at like 11. You're like, I got it. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh,
I'm like,
finally. But then, and I appreciate feedback. I do, good or bad. I really do appreciate it. But I had spent all that time. I had fixed it. And then the next morning I woke up and somebody was like, the sound was horrible. You're talking too loud. I can't even watch it. And you're talking over each other, which is another point we needed to bring up. I had 2 people tell me that. Don't talk over each other. But you know what? I apologize if we do that. But that's our family. Like, you would think we were Italian. And I'm the quiet one in my family. But when we get together with my 4 girls, which my 4 girls aren't super loud. But when my mom's there and my sisters are there, my sisters and my mom and I, we get loud.
Yeah.
We do. And we talk over each other. And so I apologize about that. We're going to work on it.
I'm trying to really hold my tongue.
I want you to love me for me, though. I don't want to have to change. It's who I am.
Yeah, and you taught me this way, so I can't help it.
And the funny thing is I didn't even notice it.
I didn't either. Just because it's just how we are, honestly. And it's just like, oh yeah, we're funny.
And I know there's other families like this that talk over each other and that are loud. So we apologize. We're hoping that our new microphone...
Gosh, it's so big. It's like this big.
I got a new micro. Should I show it?
Yeah, you should show it. Just careful.
It's huge. It's called a Yeti.
What?
And we tested it out, and we think it's going to work. We hope it does. We'd love your feedback. That's this way we can adjust the sound for both of us and not just, I was trying to turn my microphone down and hers up, and last time it was just awful. So we apologize for that. Hopefully this time it's going to work better. Cross your fingers.
Yeah. And we'll check it at our tea break.
Our tea/pee break. Because we're drinking tea.
We drink way too much tea already.
I already had coffee this morning.
Oh gosh, I'm not.
And you're floating now.
I know. I've already had 2 giant cups. I want more.
And then, do you want to tell them about our big decision we made for the podcast?
Yes, I do.
You talk about it.
I'm embarrassed.
Why are you embarrassed?
I don't know. So my mom graciously decided that we should be doing this podcast always together.
Yay!
So now we are going to be the girls in the Yarn Cafe.
The girls in the Yarn Cafe.
And we're going to try to record every Saturday.
Try.
Yeah. I mean, well, when school picks up for me, I'll probably not be able to, but I have 3 months off, yo. So
we are now the girls in the Yarn Cafe, and do not forget what you just said about school, because I'm coming back to that.
I know.
But we decided that we have more fun recording together, and it's just more fun to be able to show projects and see what else, what other people are making, and I don't know, it just works better.
I love it.
It's hard to do it
I'm
by
not
yourself.
going to get offended if you're like, hey guys, I want to record today, but
I'm not going to do that.
I love being here. I love being a part of it. So.
From here on out, it's going to be you and I. And it'll be exciting. In about a year, I'm moving. Vaughn and I are going to build a home down in the valley. Right now, we're up in Heber City, which is, if you're familiar with Utah at all and know where the Olympics were in Park City, or the Sundance Film Festival, I'm right between Provo Valley and Park City. And my nose, sorry. And so it's kind of a drive for people in my family to come up here, especially like Christmas time and holidays, because it snows. We had a huge snowstorm on Christmas Day. It was a bad snowstorm, Christmas Eve. So next year I'll be closer. I'll be down only about 10 or 15 minutes from you.
That'll be so much better.
And we're going to build, our new home we're building is basically going to be Vaughn's shop. We're building the house around his shop and my yarn cafe. So we're going to build a great big shop for him because he's a fabricator, and he's a supervisor at a place that makes parts. It's called Rocky Mountain ATV, and he's a supervisor there of the fabrication department. So they basically build parts, design and build parts. And so he's done it for years, and he wants a shop. He wants welders. He wants all kinds of stuff. And then he goes, and I don't even care about what the house looks like as long as I get my shop. And I said, well, then I want to do a yarn cafe that I can dye my yarn that's not in my kitchen. I've lost my kitchen.
Yeah.
I don't cook hardly anymore. I used to cook dinner every night.
I never cook anymore.
Yeah, I used to cook dinner every night for my family, and now that it's just he and I'd be happy to cook dinner, but I usually have yarn cooking, or there's dye all over the place. And
that one's my problem.
Yeah, and I'm weird about the dyes getting in food and stuff, so I try not to.
Yeah, you'll die.
Yeah, you'll die. It's kind of poisonous. So I try not to cook in there.
But we will have a yarn cafe, and we will buy an espresso machine.
Okay.
First goal.
For what?
First goal.
First goal. I thought you said first skull. Like, who's skull? Yes, we're going to have that. And my vision is I would love to have the yarn cafe area down, you know. His shop is going to be super hot. I've got mommy arms. I've got grandma arms, but I'm a grandma. Anyway, back to what I was saying. His shop's going to be really big and really tall because he's going to have like a motor puller outer cherry picker. It's on hydraulics and all that. So I said what would be cool is if you took your shop and then we extended it over for our garage, but then at the top, because his shop's also going to be really long, so at the top part next to his shop, I want that all to be my yarn cafe, but because the ceilings are going to be high, I want to build a loft in there. So that, like, when my yarn's cooking, because you don't want to leave your yarn on the stove and go, I don't want to be going into my house. So I will go up the stairs and I will have my smart TV. I can watch podcasts, but we can also record up there.
Oh, that'll be good.
We can have it be like the yarn loft. I'll have all my yarn up there, all my orders. I can package up there, and I'm excited. So that'll be closer. It'll be easier for you, and you'll be done with your bachelor's degree.
Hopefully I'll be done by then,
Heading
starting
into
my
your
master's
degree. But school. Update.
So I was really nervous about my final, and I just want to let you guys know, because some of my customers are like, good luck, good luck.
What class?
Math, the bane of my existence, and the worst thing in the world. I passed. I passed my math, so I don't have to take it for the third time. I got it done with the second, so I don't have to worry about that again, and I'm so happy.
On to statistics.
So, yay.
Which is still math, but it's
related.
Yeah, it's different. It's different, but you will use math. But
so,
it's different.
I don't care. That's fine.
And there's one teacher that you have to have.
Okay.
I told you about her already.
Later.
Anyway, she's really great. I took her and she was awesome.
Okay.
She's from somewhere else. Like, she's Asian, so she's hard to understand. But she is very specific. She tells you what to put in your notes. You get to use your notes for your tests. And you can't, just don't miss a day. You just can't miss a day. So, math update.
That'll be my hard part. But, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I passed, guys.
I know. That was great.
Thanks for cheering me on.
So that's some fun news, for Trysten. And did I have news I was going to share? No, I don't think so. I don't know. My brain's a little all over the place. I just finished up my year-end work stuff at I work as a director of quality over a medical group, and this is the end of the year is when we have to have all of our stuff submitted for, they call them like incentive programs or quality payment programs. If the doctors do a certain level on these things, they get some additional money, and they get scored, which is big. Nowadays, as a consumer, you all are going to have the opportunities to go to insurance websites, or there are probably going to be websites popping up all over where it's going to be transparency for your providers. You're going to be able to see all of their quality scores, which providers are costing more than others. Believe it or not, there are surgeons and providers out there that ream you. They are high cost. They're doing unnecessary procedures and surgeries, and so you're going to be able to see all of that. Anyway, that's kind of my role, is to try to keep us in good standing with the public, with the insurance companies, and we've done a great thing. But we thought we were going to be there so late last night, and my coworker Sherry and I finished at like 4:45, and we're like, we are out of here. We are out of here. We're done. We're not coming in on Monday. And we hit all of our goals that we wanted to hit, and it was amazing. And it was a really tough month at my work for various reasons, all the way up to yesterday. And I'm not talking just the work part. No. There was other things going on that made it really tough, and we persevered, and we We kicked some ASS. It was awesome. I'm very happy about it.
Yeah.
Glad it's over. Holy
Yeah,
cow.
I bet.
Okay.
It's fun.
Anything else that you wanted to talk about?
No.
We should do some admin stuff then.
Okay.
We can do some
All right.
admin stuff. We had some drawings. Well,
Yes.
I started something before Trysten was part of the podcast called The Guest Dyer. And Jennifer was my winner last time, and I'm drawing today. Well, I drew already. We decided to go ahead and draw. And I did it with a random number generator. We only had 27 people again that
Guys, you gotta get on
that
this.
signed up. Gosh, this is, I mean, you really don't have to do any of the hard work. I have to. All you
You
get to
pick
do.
colors.
Yeah, you just tell me what you want.
And you get a free skein of yarn and
Freeze.
bragging rights.
And I am, it's cool because having such a small amount of people sign up, I know a lot of you because you've been customers. You follow me on Instagram. I follow you on Instagram. By the way, I'm a follower on Instagram. I follow so many people.
Yeah.
Not because I'm trying to gain followers.
Well,
I
I'm
like
a little
to follow.
picky because
Are you?
if it's like my customers, yeah, I'm gonna follow them regardless. But other than that, like some people just go around, they're like follow.
Yeah, I
follow.
don't do those either.
I don't do that. It has to be like knitting,
Yep.
fiber arts related in any way.
Yep.
And if it's like, I feel bad, but if it's doilies, I don't really follow them.
If it's doilies.
If it's just doilies, like I appreciate a good doily, but shut up.
Who doesn't?
I
Who doesn't
appreciate a good doily.
A good doily.
But I like to see like variations and different ideas that
I think
like
that's okay.
yeah, and so that's how I am. So I'm a follower too.
So I follow a ton of people on Instagram, and someone said something to me about it once, and they're like, "Oh, are you just trying to get followers?" I said, "No, honestly, I'm not. I usually don't. I usually follow people after they've already followed me because I don't have time to go on and search out all the hashtags to find all the knitters and stuff. So if you start following me, and I look at your site, and I feel like I want to see what. And if you're following me, and there are no knitting pictures, I'm sorry, I probably won't follow you.
I mean,
I'm not to be mean, not that I don't care about your life, but honestly, Instagram for me is more about knitting.
yeah, I want to like scroll through and be like, yarn, knitting, hats.
I love it. I want to see what people are making. I love it. I'm on it every day. I try to be interactive. You're interactive too.
I'm super interactive, yeah.
I love that.
I love talking to people on there too, because a lot of them are my customers. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I love what you did with this yarn, or I love what you're made. Like, I love the socks that you made with my yarn. That's amazing.
Or even other people's stuff. I'm like,
yeah, like I really want to get into a lot of the other indie dyers, like the Valentine yarn.
Valentine.
I want to get some of that. I'm blanking right now, but there's a bunch of
There
them
are
that
a
I want
bunch.
to get into and start using.
And
now that I'm making socks.
And today I posted, the end of the year collage. I did one for my yarny stuff and one for my family. But I started crying when I did the yarny one.
I did too.
I was posting like things that people have made for me and things that I've made, and it just got me thinking about this community and how amazing.
Yeah.
And I know I probably sound like every other podcaster, but they're speaking the truth when they say,
well, yeah,
you affect us. People on Instagram, we affect each other, and being interactive with each other and talking about what we're making and being supportive, and it's touching. And I'm going to share something in a little bit about some things I received in the mail this week that just touched my soul.
Yeah.
I don't want to start crying. Okay.
Whew.
Move on. Do you like my shirt, by the way? I thought I'd wear this today. What do you think? This is the appropriate New Year's Eve shirt, isn't it?
I really like it.
Does this sum up our year?
Yeah.
That's how I felt most days when I listened to the news. It's like, where's my knitting?
Listen to the news anymore.
Oh my goodness.
I was over it.
I mean, it doesn't even matter who you voted for, who you wanted to vote for. When you got to the polls,
we're gonna get a lot of angry.
Most people were not satisfied with the options.
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm not saying who I voted for or whatever, but I think a lot of people felt like me. It's like, wow, these are the options.
Between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, and I think there was good and bad.
The less of two evils.
Mm-hmm. And in Utah, as you said, because those of you that followed the election, we rebelled here in Utah. When I say we, that doesn't mean I did. But what I'm saying is, Evan, I always want to say Ewan McGregor. Evan McCullough, whatever.
I don't know.
A lot of people voted for him in Utah. They took a stand and they voted for him, and which great. Fight for what you believe in.
Either way.
That's what I believe.
Yeah. I try to stay out of politics.
I do too. that's one topic that Vaughn and we realized early on.
You don't agree on?
We don't talk about. Well, it's not that we don't agree. We agree on a lot of things, but I'm more liberal than he is.
Yeah.
I mean, we have Ashley in our family who's gay. My daughter's gay, and I love the gay community.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
To me, it's no different. I mean, to me, they're just people. They're just people I love, and we've had lots of family, Scott and Corey, and in our family that are gay, and lots of friends. And to me, and I know maybe we'll lose some viewers, but did you just kiss them goodbye?
I did. No, I want them to still feel like that wasn't get it out of here and be like, I love you. Bye. If that's what you choose.
And we have people in our family who that don't necessarily feel the love for the LGBTQ community like we do. But
we still love them. That's fine.
We do. We go to the Pride Festival every year to support my daughter, to support your sister, and all their friends.
I work with a bunch of girls.
Yeah, I have lots of friends. Yeah. And, I'll give a shout out right now. I was going to do this. I didn't write it down, but I want to give a shout out. There are some, well, I won't give a shout out. Okay, I'll do it later.
Okay.
But anyway, so Vaughn and I don't talk about politics because he's a lot more conservative. His family's very conservative, and I'm more liberal, but we do have a lot of the same beliefs too with politics. We'll just end it there.
Yeah, let's
and we'll just talk about
is over.
Knitting because that's what I voted for.
That's the check.
That's what we checked marked. So guest diary. Okay, let's get to the winner.
Yeah, that's what you guys are here for.
I am excited. I got excited last time too because it was one of my customers, somebody that I knew. This time, the winner is Fireboy Wife, Lynn, who is one of my customers who I've interacted with a lot on Etsy and on Instagram. She is so sweet.
She's going to be so excited.
She is so sweet. I'm so excited that she won. So Lynn, it's best to message me on Instagram and we'll talk about your ideas. And right now, okay, yarn has been in short supply lately. Yeah. But I want you to know I ordered a whole bunch.
You ordered so much. When I saw the number, I'm like, oh, that's how much you paid. And then I thought about it, I'm like, no, that's how much yarn she got.
I'm not going to run out anymore. I am down. I have been like that person. I've been kind of dying orders as they come in right now because I don't have very much fingering. I've got a ton of bulky. Yeah. I have no worsted.
Well, I have a mistake with the bulky.
Plenty of bulky, which I'm loving though. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I just want to order so much of the bulky, dye a ton, and just knit with just the bulky.
How have we not been
so soft?
How have we not been using more bulky?
I don't know, but I'm going to make me a million cowls with it now.
Oh my gosh.
It is so soft.
It is so soft. And it's not like the bulky that you see in the store. It's not like the, sorry, my hearing aids.
Like the Lion brand.
Lion brand that's like quick. What's it called? Thick and quick?
Yeah.
It's not like that. It's not that thick. It's thinner. And it's more plush. The kind that you buy at the store is more tough.
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh, I am dying.
I just want to make a blanket out of it, or
I might.
Really?
Yeah. I might make the Cozy Memories blanket, the little squares.
With the bulky? That would be so comfy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
I have been watching people make this Cozy Memories blanket, and I think I can't do that. If I'm going to make a blanket... Kind of
well, you do it as you go along from each.
You do, but I can't do that.
I know. I wouldn't want to keep going.
I'm a monogamous knitter. I like to start something and finish it unless I get bored. But
I have
could you imagine now? Could you imagine doing a bulky Cozy Memories blanket with the squares? So your squares would be like this big. And no, you probably won't have scratch.
Did you just start a knit along?
Oh my gosh. We
just started a knit along.
Oh my gosh. Trysten?
I'm sorry.
You are I wasn't happy. Oh my gosh.
I'm going to do it with you.
Now, you may not have, the reason I think the Cozy Memories blanket was invented was to use up your minis and your scraps. So if we do a bulky one, people might actually have to buy yarn. But I think even bulky or worsted.
Yeah,
you should have worsted.
It'd be like a good mixture too.
You could do worsted or if you
double up the fingering yarn.
Double up fingering, which equals the DK because that means double knit. Did you know that?
I did not until now. Thank you.
Double knit, and I think I'm right. I think that's what it means, double knit.
We're going to get all these emails and be like, Christy, you're wrong.
You have no idea what you're saying. That would be fun. I think I'm going to do it, but I want it to be maybe we should do a knit along 1 square a month.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. We're going to do a Cozy Memory, an anti-fingering Cozy Memory blanket.
Yeah.
unless you double it. You cannot do
Bring
it.
On. But do you want to do squares bigger so it's
I don't
like...
know how to... Okay, sorry, I was trying to be... Okay, what? I don't even know how to make the Cozy Memory squares, you guys. I don't either. I wanted
I'd
to.
say like maybe that big of squares instead.
I say however big you want.
All right, whatever. Mine are gonna be awesome.
You are the CEO of your life. You do what you want. That's my new thing. That's my new 2017 motto is I'm the CEO of my life, so I want to do what I want to do. As long as nobody gets hurt in the process.
Right. Okay, so new knit along, guys. Join us. We're going to be doing it all year.
I think we should we'll call it the anti-fingering. Is anti-fingering a bad thing?
Just go with it.
Anti-fingering Cozy Memories blanket. And I think what we should do is do it, well, if we did it monthly, that's only 12 squares. That's not a very big blanket. That's what I'm saying.
You need to be it like big.
If
you need to be it big.
You need to be it big. I think, why don't we just do it this way? Why not, instead of doing like a square a month, we'll just do like from now until...
the end of the year. It is the 31st.
Should we do it the end of the year?
How often are you going to buy bulky?
True, or worsted or DK. Maybe you just add to it as you go throughout the year, however you want.
Yeah. Well, that's how the Cozy Memories blanket works.
True. Obviously, I'm not educated on that. But you could use fingering doubled, even if you were doing bulky or worsted, because you could make a border around it with
That's true.
your fingering doubled, like a DK. It would be thinner, but if you crocheted the edging, because the blanket is knitted, but if you crocheted the edging, if you know how to crochet, you can do like a ruffle edging, you can do a flat edging.
I just can't wait to jump into that blanket.
Holy cow. Okay.
That sounds so comfy. So
I would say... all you need to do is get the Cozy Memories blanket pattern, and I believe it's Mina Phillips, on Ravelry, and let's just anti-fingering it. Let's just do it with worsted, bulky, or DK, and we'll make a big fluffy blanket through the year.
Yeah.
Because during the summer, you may not want to work on it as much.
Well, it's hard because during the summer, like, it's like, why are you knitting? People ask me, like, why are you making a hat? And it's like... because I needed something to make me happy.
You just say, you don't know me. I'm the CEO of my life.
Okay, continue.
Okay, anyway.
Let's keep going.
So anti-fingering Cozy Memories blanket. I'm going to put a thread in Ravelry on that. And we were thinking that we might need to start a new Ravelry page that's called The Girls in the Yarn Cafe so that we can put these things on there. Let's do that. Okay. It's an executive decision by both of us.
Okay.
On new Rav page. And the...
Engage.
And you know what? I have a feel... What did you say?
You wrote it weird.
I'm trying to talk and look at the camera and think and write at the same time.
Okay.
I think the cool thing about this is there doesn't have to be many rules, except you can only use fingering weight yarn if you're doubling it or tripling, whatever you want to do. And I was going to say no works in progress, but nobody's making this blanket with thick yarn. Nobody's going to have a work in progress already. Nobody has started this blanket.
No.
So it has to be a new start.
They all do it with fingering weight.
Yeah, they're all doing it. We're doing the anti. We're like anti-fingering weight.
I'm not doing that.
Okay, sorry. That was really... I just went with it. It just came to my head and I went with it. Yeah.
Okay.
For a second until you laughed at me. Then it wasn't cool anymore. I feel like I have pieces of hair.
You do.
I do.
I got some.
Do I have some on my back? I can feel it on my arm and stuff. I hate that. Okay. It's all over.
Okay.
We should move into some other stuff because I'm losing track of where we are. We did that. Oh, we want to talk about our knit along that we currently have going on right now. It's our New Year's resolution sock knit along, and there are 7 people that have posted pictures that have started on it.
Good, guys! I got so excited.
And the only real rule on this is that you have to try something with your sock that you never tried before. So whether it's a thicker weight, like using sport weight, new heel. Yep. There's a new ribbing that people are doing called the twisted rib.
Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah.
So if you want to try the twisted rib, I think I might try that.
I need to try a sock first, and then I'll try a twisted rib.
And I was watching Shauna Stitch's podcast last night, and she has come up with a new heel, and it's called the, hold on. It's called the, the Kiss the Partridge heel. So she has combined the fish lips kiss heel and the Eye of the Partridge heel. And she showed it, and it's beautiful. I don't know how to do it, but she does have a pattern on Ravelry for it. And I think it's just under Shauna, what did I say? Shauna Knits. Because I have another friend it's Shauna Stitches. I have a friend on Instagram who's Shauna Knits.
I have her too.
Yeah. You have her too?
I have her too.
We share friends.
I know.
All the time.
We're good.
So, yeah. That one's still going. We're going to go till the end of January, and then we're going to do a drawing, and I'll probably throw in some yarn.
2 drawings.
2 drawings. Remind me. 2 drawings. What are we drawing for?
One is a skein of your yarn.
Okay.
And the other one, they will get to choose a set of 4 stitch markers. That's either Harry Potter or Disney princesses. Or it might be 5. 5 stitch markers. Okay. And they're made with polymer clay, and they're super, super cute.
Awesome. She does a great job with those. I haven't ventured into that area. I made stitch markers once, and I gave them to some customers with their orders, and I have a bag of, like, the stuff to do more. I haven't made them.
Yeah, I saw them. I actually send stitch markers out with all my yarn.
You are great. A lot of people do that, and I just, like I said, Ziploc baggies. That's my thing. You get a Ziploc baggie that you can reuse. You can put minis and stuff in it.
Or a sandwich.
Or cookies. Speaking of cookies, I brought some snacks.
Yes. Okay, good. I'm hungry.
We're hungry. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the works in progress. I got a new clock. We've already been going for 30 minutes, Trysten.
Because we're brilliant.
I'm sorry if we ramble. Okay,
I'm not.
Let's do our works in progress.
Okay. So for me, yes. So with my New Year's resolution sock knit along, I've actually never made a sock because I get extremely frustrated for those who have watched me have my little fluster attacks on here when I'm talking about socks.
Let's pause for 1 second though, because I want to show.
Oh yeah.
She got me a bag like hers from the lady in her fiber share. Erin Knits. Trysten bought me this for Christmas. Okay, go on.
Okay. So yeah, I have been frustrated for so long and tried so many different socks, and I'm just like, what the flip is this? I don't understand this. It's so tedious. It's taking so long. I started a sock. And I'm doing it on 9-inch circulars. I'm using my Part of Your World yarn with it.
You know, I've never made them on the 9-inch circulars, and I wondered how you would do the heel with that. So you actually have to take them off and put them on a regular.
So half of it is on the 9-inch circulars, and the other is just on the other thing. Double point needles.
Double pointed.
And I believe I'm using size 1 clover. Yes, US 1, so 2.25 millimeters. And I started doing the heel turn, and I thought I was doing it wrong. And then I just got verified that I'm amazing and doing it right.
She's doing it right. She just has to keep going.
Yeah.
You just
so I thought I was I had no idea, like, connecting them or anything like that. So I'm going to continue and not get as frustrated. And so I didn't really follow a pattern, so I'm just doing my own recipe. So I cast on 60, and I did the knit 3 purl 1 on the rib, and I think I did that for 20.
Are you using the pattern I gave you for the heel, though, to turn the heel?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And that was just the basic Red Heart self-striping sock pattern that Red Heart has, and it's free, and that's the one that I use for all my vanilla socks.
So, yeah, and then I'm using my Part of Your World yarn.
It's beautiful.
I am loving with the purples in
Beautiful. Yeah.
So that is my first whip. What about you?
Well, on our last podcast, I took apart my whip.
Oh, yeah.
live
so
on
sad.
TV. So I've restarted Amy Meek's pattern for the Oive shawl with my lavender fields, and I've decided I'm not going to put a contrast color in it. I just couldn't find one that I loved, and I want it to be more even. And so I started it, and I'm not going to modify it. I'm doing it like the pattern says. You proud? And I'm just going to see how it turns out. It's going to be probably a little wider at the end than I was wanting it to be. But who am I to say? I don't know. I haven't made it yet.
You don't know what it looks like yet, Mom.
I get anxiety about things. if I don't know like how it's going to turn out, it's just a shawl, Christy. So I'm just going to...
No, it is not a shawl.
I mean, it is just a wrap.
It is a wrap.
It's just a wrap.
You don't want the wrath of Amy coming down on you.
No, I'm sorry, Amy. And so I'm just going to make it and I'm going to wear it. I have a new motto too. If I buy it, if it's clothing and I buy it, I have to wear it.
You're not going to go through the whole thing again?
I'm not going to, if I buy it, I have to wear it. If I make it, I have to wear it. So if I make a sweater, if I make a wrap, a cowl, a hat, whatever, mittens, I have to wear it.
If you make me a sweater, I will wear it too.
I know you will. And they just take so long. I would love to make you a sweater.
Oh, I know. Okay, so my next whip is the one that y'all have seen a ton, but I'm getting far on it. And so this is what her pattern will look like.
The Oive shawl by Amy Meeks.
Oive shawl.
Which I believe she's Indigo Amy on Ravelry.
And Inked Indigo on Instagram.
Yes, and her patt's on there. You can purchase it.
I think she just came up with a new one.
I know. I think she did too. Yeah. I can't wait.
So I started adding just the brown because I am a more earth tone person. But I wore this shirt today so y'all can see. This is what, if I can get it through, this is what I will be wearing it with. Is this a beautiful green shirt?
You could also wear it with so much though. Like if you had a cream colored shirt, if you had.
But I am such a neutral person, and so like the bright orange, maybe I should have done like blue.
I like the orange myself.
I really do too. But
remember you told me I should put blue in mine, and I said, "Oh, I'm not really a bright blue. Like I don't really want bright blue." With my earth
maybe
tones
if there was like a white that I could have just done with the brown, that would have been cute. But I will wear this, and I'm excited. Like I think I have like.
Whoa, Bigfoot.
I know. I think I have 4 left. Four of the total
sections.
Like
wedges or sections.
Of the sections to go, and then I'll be done. But I have been working endlessly on my Harry Potter gloves, and so I have not been able to touch this in about a week.
Isn't that funny how you get
very sad?
You get just addicted to...
Yeah, and I really want to knit on it. And then I feel bad, though, because I also started making my own pattern on Bulky.
You are going to be such a great pattern maker. You're so good. She's such a great knitter and so fast at learning. And yeah, you will. You know what I have found, though? Okay, I am a monogamous knitter, like, in my heart and my soul.
Yeah.
But since I started purchasing knitting bags... Because, okay, it used to be... Let me show you my knitting bag, my old knitting bag. And I love this. I still use it. I have 2 of them, actually.
I want one.
When I go on an airplane, I use this. It's a Vera Bradley. Vera Bradley bag. And it has a pocket here. Let me get in the camera. It has a pocket here. It has a pocket here. It's got hand sanitizer. Because I go on airplanes quite a bit. On the inside... We're going to take a hand sanitizer break. Okay. On the inside there, it's hard to see, and I probably got junk in here, lots of junk. Probably. But it's got 3 pockets right here on this side. And this side has a zipper pocket. And the coolest part of it is look at the bottom of the bag. It's super wide. Look how wide that is.
That's nice.
So in the olden days, before I discovered
like a year ago.
real project bags, I would put my knitting project in here, and this is what I would take to work with me so that during lunch I could knit, or... when I went to conferences. In fact, I still take this when I go to conferences. I put my knitting, like my project bag goes inside. Because this has pockets I can put,
I actually think that's what every knitter needs is like a good big bag to put all the little project bags in.
Yes.
Because I tried taking 2 project bags to work yesterday. And I have a really, really big purse. And it just, I had to like stuff it as much as I could.
So all of you out there, there's a challenge for you. Coming up with some kind of a tote that you can fit.
A vessel.
A vessel?
A vessel to put stuff in.
This is my project vessel. My knitting vessel. That would be cool. And I have a friend, my coworker Sherry, that I work with, that has been designing new knitting bags. Yeah, but I can't speak about it.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
No, she's got... I kind of helped her. I said, this is what I would love to see in a bag. This is what I wish, these bags did. And
she's going to get... Yeah.
And I prefer the snapping bags.
Don't give anything away.
I just told her I prefer the snaps, so she's probably going to do snaps on them. I prefer the snaps with a handle to the zippers, and I still buy the zipper ones because I'll still use them. But those of you that follow me on Instagram saw the little disaster I had last night. I was making Vaughn a hat and went to zip it.
My heart bled for you.
Oh my goodness. And it just zipped not the project, but the yarn in it. So I very patiently, I pulled on the yarn to see if it was free in there, like if it was, because sometimes it'll just clamp on.
Yeah.
But I was able to avert danger. Hat turned out beautiful. In fact, if I can figure out how, I will insert a picture of how the hat turned out on here. And I may be turning that hat into a pattern. But
that would be good, though. You need to writing patterns.
I have.
Because you just pull them out and do them. I mean, that's how I do them, too. But
okay, I have to tell you, when we were in, when I was doing my master's degree, we had this little story about how people, you know, people say, did you pull that out of your butt? What they say usually.
Yeah, I filtered myself.
Well, and I'm trying to filter myself because I know that people watch podcasts with their children. And I want to let you know that if I ever do say anything, or Trysten does, if you go to the down bar before you watch our video, I will usually say, hey, this word is used in this, or there's some swearing. Just so you know, if you have your kids in the room, you know, that they shouldn't watch that episode. But we'd always say we have a special cubby up our butt that we hide things in that we can use at opportune times, right?
Sure.
Like when someone's like, I heard what you just said to that guy. Where did that come from? It's like, came from the cubby up my butt, you know? Anyway, it was a funny thing in school because when you're learning how to be a therapist, we have to like do mock therapy. You
improvise so much.
Well, in the real world of therapy, you shouldn't improvise. But the funny, when we were doing mock therapies, we came up with some great stuff. Like I had to be the patient sometimes. Sometimes I was the therapist, and it was just a joke. We would make a joke out of it because we were so witty.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not a therapist yet or anything like that, but like one of the biggest things that I tell my staff is like you need to try things. Like if it doesn't work, you'll know right away, or you'll get the feedback and you'll know, hey, okay, like this didn't work, let's try it a different way. So with my job, it's actually a lot of improvising.
That's true. That's true.
And
I guess when you said it first, I thought of making things up, like as a therapist. But you're right, and kind of like
you have to like use different methods. You're like, hey, so this didn't work. Let's go this route.
And honestly, in life, that's why my new motto this year is I'm the CEO of my life. I spent a lot of years of my life doing what everybody else wanted me to do, and my happiness level depended on if I was making everybody else happy. Now, I still love making people happy. Yeah. But I don't do it at the expense of my happiness anymore. Yeah. And so that's so true. In therapy, sometimes if I am at a loss and I don't know how to improvise the situation with this client, a lot of times I'll just say, what feels right to you? Like what ideas do you have to help yourself do this? Because honestly, we are our best problem solvers. We have the solutions in here. Sometimes we're just afraid. We are afraid to implement what we think is best for us. We're afraid of failure. We're afraid people are going to judge us. And so sometimes talking that out with somebody is really good. Yeah. When people come to you for advice, a lot of times they don't want advice.
Yeah, I throw back on them and be like, well, what do you think we should do?
Exactly. I don't know. What have you tried? What's worked? What hasn't worked?
Make a list.
Yes. You know, and then usually they're like, because I mean, I don't know, how many times have you said to people, I want to, even with knitting, I want to knit me a shawl. What colors should I use? Oh, you should use blues and purples. And you're like, no, I don't know. No. Well, then you should use yellows. And, I don't know. Yeah. Really, in your head, you know what you like.
Yeah.
Right? I think that's right. Yeah. Okay. My next whip.
Your term.
Next whip.
No, that's a hoe.
It's a hoe.
We'll add it. Whatever.
Okay.
You can do it.
Funny story. Christmas time comes really fast. All of a sudden,
knitters.
It's here when you're a knitter, right?
Yeah.
And I wanted to make my girls all boot socks. So I finished Alaska's first, and then I made Ashley's, finished those. And I started working on yours, and I finished one. And I'm like, holy crap, I'm not going to get done with 3 more socks. I'd have to finish your other one and then Marche's 2. Yeah. So I made one sock out of my sweater weather. I still have the marker on it because I haven't made I actually wrapped this up.
Yeah, I opened it. I'm like, yay!
You get a sock. And I said, okay, now give it back to me. I have to make the other one. Poor Marche, though.
Oh, my gosh.
Hers was...
was it in your bag?
It was in my bag.
Okay.
I brought it with me. But in my defense, on Christmas, I was on drugs. I had a backache, and I don't take pain pills ever. Yeah. I took ibuprofen, and I did something to my back, and I walked in, and my daughter Ashley happened to have a Lortab or a Norco with her. It was a 5 milligram, super low.
Yeah.
But I don't remember half of Christmas.
What?
I don't.
It's so much fun.
We did I remember having fun. In fact, I remember having a lot of fun being on that pill, which like I said, I never take, but I just remember now I'm looking back going, gosh, I didn't talk about this with anybody. Did I say thank you? I don't remember. I was just kind of like, hey, Merry Christmas. Okay.
Well, I had fun with you, even if you don't remember it.
Well, I always have fun anyway. Holidays are fun.
Yeah.
So Marche, she didn't open any socks. So I'm like, oh, because yours are right here on my needles.
Are so perfect.
Yeah, she likes pink.
Such a pinky.
And the story is this, when I was doing the guest dyer last month, this was the first one that I came up with. And it wasn't exactly what either of us had in mind. So I had one skein of this.
I really like it, though.
Yeah.
I hate pink, but
so it's just a
what do you want to name it?
No, what is it? Why I can't think. It's an original. It's one of a kind.
There we go.
The only one I made, and so hers are. I haven't knitted on it at all since Christmas because I wanted to finish my other things I was making, and I had promised Vaughn a hat forever, so I made his hat. So those are my 2 whips that are still being whipped.
I have one more.
Okay, let's see it.
For me, and it's in my new Mrs. Brown's bags that my mom collaborated with Amy and Joji. Amy from Periscoping Sisters and Inked Indigo, and Jody from the Grocery Girls. So I finally got my own Mrs. Brown's bags.
Didn't you love how last podcast I was all showing them and I'm like,
yeah, and I'm like, I need a Mrs. Brown's bags. I need to get one. And you're probably like inside like,
ha 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 ha. I got one for all of my girls, even though she's the only one that knits.
But
I'm like, put your makeup in it. I just wanted them to have. It's kind of a piece of my history.
Yeah, it's your legacy. We can enjoy it too.
And
I seriously I understand now why everyone's making such a big deal about it because I really love it, and it came with a cute little.
Did yours come with that? No.
Oh wait, no, this is from something else. Sorry, guys.
No, yours came with the little leather straps. She puts little leather straps on them.
So
which are nice. They don't.
For those who follow me on Instagram, you will notice that I've been trying to come up with a cowl pattern, and I started one. And it was all fine and dandy, and then I found out I hated it.
Is that the one you first started?
Mm-hmm.
So wait, you're just knitting it off.
I'm knitting it off of this. So it was cute, but it just kind of was stiff, and I feel like it's just gonna go out, be angled out.
Yeah.
And so instead, I'm coming up with a new pattern.
It's so cute.
Which. After last podcast, my mom gave me some of her peppermint crunch on her bulky, and this is why I'm so addicted to the bulky now, because it's so freaking soft. But I'm doing my own basket weave, so I think I'm gonna call it my wicker basket cowl. And already it fits on. It's just gonna be very scrunch.
It's like a wicked basket. Oh, just saying. Just saying. It's pretty wicked.
So I'm really excited about these.
I think.
And this is actually, drum roll, these are on my new knitting needles.
Wait. Do you have your bag? Hiya there, Hiya.
Hiya.
I got Trysten these for Christmas, and I ordered me some. The Hiya. It's the special edition kit.
Yeah. I get it now, guys.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And it came with a bunch of extras.
Good?
It came with, the kits that you see online, you can either buy them with the small needles, size 2 through 8, or the big needles. This one came with all, so it's 2 through 13. I think it's size 2 through 13, or 1 through 13.
2 through 13.
2 through 13. It comes with 4 cables. It comes with a 16,
20, 32, and 40.
Something like that. 4 of them, but then it came with little toppers and extenders, so you can actually make your needles longer if you want. You can turn them into double points. It came with that,
and it came with the cutest little things that you put on the ends.
Yeah, the little panda toppers.
I'm getting them. I'm getting way excited and ruining my bag. Okay.
There's pockets in this.
Yeah, this is. Seriously, I opened it actually before I was supposed to. But, oh, look how cute. Oh, I love it so much. But so this was my big Christmas present this year.
That was your big one. I tried to use them the other day when I was making Vaughn's hat, and because I was using a size 9 needle, I had to put the little adapter on the end of it to put it on the cable, and it made it too long, so I couldn't use them for my hat. But they're going to be awesome for shawls. Oh yeah, they're going to be amazing.
And I'm using a size 10 right now with the Hayas, and I get it, guys. It's so fast. Like, I've been on bamboo for years, and 2 years.
Me too.
And it's so fast. It's so like mindless. Like, you can just go through, and it's super easy. Mm-hmm. And they're not as sharp as I thought they were gonna be, because I push this down as I'm going. So as I'm knitting, I'm pushing this down a ton.
You knit like I do. I taught her how to knit, and we knit weird.
Yeah. So my finger doesn't hurt, which is great.
But I didn't know that until I went to our local yarn shop for a knitting class a few years ago. And I was knitting. And they were all talking about, like, oh, I use continental method. I use whatever.
We do continental weird, though,
We do, like, a mixture of both. Let me show you. Really? So, like, some people are throwers and some people are pickers. And we pick and throw. So, like, we do. So, a thrower... Gosh, I think I was in the middle of taking this apart. But a thrower has the yarn in their right hand, and they insert, then they wrap. Oh. And then they do their knitting, that's right?
So weird.
And then that's a thrower. A picker has it in this hand, and they stick it... Okay, hold on. This is
a pearl.
So, they throw it in this way, and they pick like that. So they pick it up this way. Oh, okay. What we do,
yeah, okay,
we put it in, I grab the needle, and then I throw with my left hand. Yeah. And
it's so much easier, guys. I don't know why you all aren't doing this.
And then for pearls, because pearls, I do the same thing. Yeah. So we do our own method. Huh. It's the
Houghton method.
Mm-hmm. It is. The girls in the Yarn Cafe method. That's it. This is actually an in progress that I'm taking apart because I'm going to start over. It's a pattern for a cowl by somebody. I don't know who.
Okay. Well, you brought cookies.
Yay! Cookies. Oh, I went to the store and found the peppermint. These peppermint ones by the Fudge Stripe people, the little elves. And I bought like 4 packages because I know they're not going to be around. I did the same thing for my coffee creamer. I used the peppermint mocha, and I know it's not going to be around. And so I bought like 4 of them. Okay, so next thing, whips. So we did whips. I'm going to do I wonder what's in this. And you don't have anything to open, but we're...
No, I ordered it, and she sent it out 2 days ago, but I didn't get it this morning, so...
And you know, this is not going to be an every week segment because that gets expensive.
Right?
Right? So we're not going to do that. But let's start with this one. And I know what's in here. And I ordered these from Molly Klein Designs. And she is a sweet lady. She's bought yarn from me. And so I went to her shop and purchased some stuff. And I'm just going to tear this sucker apart. My garbage. Okay. We'll see how cool Molly is because everybody's cooler than I am when they package their stuff. Ooh. I ordered... It's Knitty
by Nature.
Oh, this is not... I'm so sorry. This is Melissa. This is not Molly Klein Design. I did order from Molly too. So, this is not the Molly order. I apologize. This is Knitty by Nature Melissa... Sweet Melissa. She is all over Instagram and such a huge supporter of podcasters and of yarn dyers and just positive and So I ordered some stitch markers, but you got to see them. They're so stinking.
You got the cute ones.
Oh my gosh, look at those. She put some extras on here, Melissa. I'm like, I didn't order those ones, but let me just clip it back together. Okay.
You have to show it because those are so cute.
They're little, and the sheep.
Oh my gosh.
The little nesting dolls.
Those are so cute. Hold on,
She's got some other cute, like really groovy sheep that are made similar. They're like, they're these ones.
Flower.
They're these sheep, but she's got other colors. But I loved the nesting dolls. And then I saw a yarn bag last night on someone's shop.
That's what I want. I want a nesting dolls yarn bag.
Yeah. Oh, So thank you for the little extras, Melissa. So sweet. I just could not wait. I wanted to order tons of stuff from her shop, but you know, Christmas just happened. Still recovering from Christmas. And I just placed a really big order for yarn. Huge. I told you, I'm not running out again. Yeah. I'm not running out.
I can only get 40 every 2 weeks.
Well, but you know that I have a stock here. So if you ever get close to running out and you have orders, you can always get some from me. I'd be happy to do that, of course.
I'll steal some from you.
So that's from Melissa. So excited to use those. Can't wait. I was using for Yvonne's hats. Making shawls, I don't tend to use...
Big ones.
I don't tend to use any stitch markers or progress keepers.
Oh, yeah.
I don't. But making a hat, you have to have one. And so I pulled out my ones by Ann Tudor. She makes these blown glass ones that are beautiful.
So cute.
I've ordered a bunch of those from her, and I love them. Okay, let me get this other one here. And I don't know if this is from Molly, because I ordered 3 or 4 things, and I've only gotten a couple of them. Nope, this one is not from Molly. So Molly's will be coming later. I should bring scissors. Do you have some? Thanks. So yeah, I've got lots of knitting bags, and they all have projects in them now. And so now I feel a little scatterbrained with all my projects. Because I'm telling you, if you have knitting bags, you'll have lots of projects.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now I have, It
used to be my one knitting bag, and I'd have maybe 1 or 2 in there that I was working on. Speaking of knitting bags.
Yay.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, you got a big one.
I needed a large knitting bag.
I need one, too.
And I think people run out of them fast.
Because they're needed.
Yes.
People, make some more.
Make some big ones. Oh my gosh.
That is so cute.
Wait, before I show you, I'm going to get it out of the bag because I want to see what the lining looks like. It's so stinking adorable.
You're crinkling it.
Crinkle.
Everywhere. Oh my god. That is so cute.
Look at that.
Look at the
cows,
pigs.
sheeps, and pigs.
Of course there's sheeps on there, but look at the pigs.
Is sheeps the right word, or is it just
sheeps? I don't care.
I think it should be sheeps, and I'm the CEO of my life. So
cute. Ooh.
White on the inside, but
it looks like fluffy.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
For a sweater, but even like for my cowls with the bulky.
Yeah, like this one. This is a great one, but like
you need a bigger one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So did you put her card in here? I wanted to.
Oh, I hope so.
Her card's not in here. It's Kathy Norman. What is the name of... Oh, it's called QuiltKnitCraft. And I ordered 2 bags from her because I want to be themed throughout the year. So cute.
Oh my god, that is so cute.
So I wanted to get a Valentine bag. Look.
Of course.
Raccoons and hedgehogs or porcupines and foxes. And this inside has got little tiny, don't know, design. Little thingies. But
that is so cute.
And well made. It is a zipper bag. They're both zipper bags. But like I said, I like zipper bags.
Yeah. See, you're a very sheep person. I'm a woodland creatures kind of person. That's adorable.
So I would be more farm animals and you're more woodland creatures.
Yeah. Foxes are my spirit animals.
I like any animal as long as they're cutesy animals. Like if I don't like the material as much that has like real kittens that look too real or real like horses. But if it's a fat little chunky horse that's cartoony, that's for me. Oh, I love this. I cannot wait.
Gosh. And they have they have cute little
little zipper pull. And this one what's that one of?
A little sheep.
And this one's a heart.
Because it's Valentine's.
So go check out her bags. She's got a lot of cute ones. I mean, I bought 2 and I wanted more. She had some other Valentine ones.
Does she have big ones still?
I think so. I think there's still a few more big ones, but I think those go fast.
Yeah, I might have to grab one.
Because everybody wants those.
Yeah, I need a sweater bag, or else I will never pick that sweater back up, guys.
You will too, because it was beautiful. I want to see you finish it, because I want to see what it looks like. It's so pretty. Stop doing... What is that?
Me throwing a fit.
That reminded me of Superstar.
That's kind of what I was going for.
I'm not a slut. I'm not a slut. I'm not a slut. Sorry.
You're going to have to put that in the down bar.
I will put that in the down bar. Sorry.
Okay.
Superstar is one of my favoriteest movies ever. And I dressed up as Superstar for a Halloween contest.
Didn't Ashley do that too?
Yes, and I won. I won first place.
Of course you did, because you probably like acted the
I
things
did.
from the movie.
Drama club president in high school. Yes, I did.
Okay.
Okay, FOs.
Ooh, okay. You guys want to see what I've been working on?
Let's see your faux.
Okay. Here's my faux. Hold on.
I feel like a copycatter when I call it a faux, because everybody calls it a faux. Is that just okay?
I've never heard anyone call it a faux.
You haven't? An FO?
An FO. I hear you say faux.
Yeah, it's
Let's call it faux.
It's a faux. FO. Oh, they're not FOs yet. But we'll count them.
Close enough.
They are.
Guys,
they are.
I have 5.5 pairs left to do. And I love this lady that ordered all of these, but I want to work on my other projects now.
I know.
But
that's how I am with the socks.
Yeah, but I mean, I still need to make me a set. Because they're just so cute. So I need to make me a set. I'm going to be posting... Now, ow. Now that I'm out of school for a while, I'm going to be posting the pattern of these. So this is what I've been doing. What have you finished?
Well, I didn't think you were going to be done that fast. Hold on.
Sorry. Yeah, so these are all my... Oh, wait. I have one more somewhere. Maybe I didn't bring it. Let me see. Oh, I did bring it.
Oh, I love that color.
Thank you. It is 100% wool. It's just the patterns. Oh, I might wear this now because I look adorable.
You do! I love it.
But it's just a regular...
How can you
it's
pull
super
that off?
easy. And then you can actually make it kind of like slouchy beret if you want.
I just can't do it. I just can't. This doesn't work for me.
So I made this. I'm still trying to get in contact with the lady because I sold it to her at the farmer's market and she never got it.
Then it's yours.
Well, if she sees this randomly, be like, I bought from her.
Did she pay for it already?
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Yeah. And I don't have any, I have her name. So I'm not going to say it on the podcast.
But if you are her, contact Trysten.
Contact me. I mean, it's a beautiful hat and I love it.
And she just never came back for it?
She just never came back for it. I felt so bad.
I know, right? I would too.
So I have not worn it until this very moment. But I really love it. And I think I'll probably be putting this pattern online too.
Let me just look at it close. So after you do your ribbing, do you do one row of just knit to make that little indentation? Or do you start
I do 3 rows.
I was going to say, I like that look because I've done it both ways.
I do 3 rows, and this is where I do my increases.
I like that.
And then I don't do my decreases until like right here.
It's beautiful. I love how it has this separate. It like looks separate.
I like that too.
Oh, that looks so pretty, and I love that color.
I like it in red.
Mm-hmm.
All right, your turn.
I finished, except for weaving in the ends, my Pure Joy shawl.
Don't discredit yourself. Weaving doesn't count.
What? I'm still FO'd?
You are still FO'd.
Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys.
Oh my gosh.
And I have not blocked it, but I don't know if I'm going to. It's because it's so fluffy. Okay, this way. Now, I cheated. I didn't make...
early? Oh,
I did. Okay. I did not make the very last wedge because I did not want it to be super uber long. So, I don't even know how to wear these.
And this is your rail car too.
This is done in rail car by using my minis. I had some rail car minis. I had pumpkin. I had the apple green. Oh my gosh, it's gonna... Nope, I'm gonna have to organize it. This is like a mirror project. I'm not gonna do it right now. It's not working. Okay. Not working. But I cannot wait to wear it. I cannot wait. Look at how beautiful that turned out, this pattern.
So gorgeous.
And I did the first 2 wedges in the rail car with the brown in between. And then I did the pumpkin, the apple, the rail car. And then I switched to, I did the lace piece in brown in between instead of the pumpkin.
Oh, yeah.
And I did that here too. Actually, I did that. I mean, not brown. I did do it in brown, but chocolate. I did the chocolate and I did the web. Cannot speak.
Take 2.
The wedge is done in chocolate. The very last wedge. So, I love it. Oh my gosh.
I think I'm finally getting it down where I can design one.
This was one. If you guys, I know that this is not a new pattern. It's been out all year.
What is that one?
It's Pure Joy by Locatelli.
Yeah. I want to try that one.
But if I can just tell you, this was one of those that, like, I couldn't stop knitting.
Yeah.
I've not ever really been that way. I mean, I love to knit, and I can't wait. I'll think about knitting on my way home from work and think, oh, I can't wait to get home.
Right.
Eat dinner, and then just sit and chill and knit. But this one, like, would lay in bed at night and go, I just need to get up and just go knit. Like a couple rows. And when Vaughn was really sick for that week and a half, I'd be like, you just go to bed. You just go to bed. I'll be okay. I've got some orders to put together, which takes like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like sitting here with my new smart TV making my Pure Joy shawl, and I could not stop. It was, and I even made a mistake in the brown, my very last wedge. I knitted like 8 rows the wrong direction. So this part I made this part wide with the brown, and then it was wrong. So I unpicked it. I knitted backwards. Wow. I knitted backwards and took off like 6 or 8
dedication.
rows. I was not.
Yeah.
This was happening. And I love it. And it's squishy. It's made out of the sock yarn, and I made it on a size 6 needle. Mm-hmm. And I just used my circular, even though it's not done in the round. Yeah. But if I block it, I worry that it's going to take out some of the bounce. Yeah. It'll stretch it. It's made in a garter stitch pattern, which garter, I'm not a big fan of garter on like sweaters, but I love it on the shawl. Love it. Oh my gosh.
That's going to be gorgeous.
Have I gushed enough about this?
No.
Joji Locatelli, you are brilliant. She's brilliant with her patterns, and I've purchased a couple other ones. I'm in a knit along with my friend Sara on Instagram for a Joji Locatelli sweater. She has finished hers. I have not even dyed the yarn for mine. She's a crazy, fast knitter. Well,
some of my customers are too. I'm just like, oh, I'm going to make a sweater, and they're like, done.
I ran out of DK yarn. I ran out of worsted. I only have bulky and fingering, and it's a worsted weight or a DK weight.
I have worsted if you want some.
What? How did I not know this?
I don't know. I have a box of worsted and sparkle.
I have sparkle.
Good job.
I do have sparkle. Lots of sparkle.
I forgot the whip.
Anyway, I love this. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's one of my FOs. I think that's all of my FOs.
That's all of mine. I have a whip I forgot about.
Tell me. Oh.
It's actually not knitting technically, but it is a knitting bowl. So I'm going to start once a week. I'm going to be going and working on my yarn bowls, and this is one I've been working on for a while. And so if you're a Doctor Who fan or a Disney fan or both, which is better, this is what I've been working on. So it's my yarn bowl, and it's not all the way done yet. So I'm working on, this is Little Red Riding Hood with the TARDIS. And then this will be Alice in Wonderland with the TARDIS. So I'm almost done. And this one's my favorite part. So the Little Mermaid with the TARDIS underwater.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
So,
because they don't have anything to do with each other, like the
movies. No, it's a crossover.
That is
so this will be one of a kind, because I really don't think I'm going to be able to replicate it. So hopefully I will be going on Thursday to finish this and get it up in my shop. I'll post updates, but so
it's a big bowl too.
Yeah,
it's hold
as big as my head. Or you can do minis, because it has 3 different. So you can do a project with 3 different ones in it if you want.
Color work.
So, yay! That's my other whip. My last whip. My hands are dirty.
Wow, that is beautiful, and I applaud you.
Thank you
for getting into that. So, good job. And it'll be posted hopefully in the next couple weeks.
Yeah. And I think it takes a week for them to get it back to me.
Okay, cool. That'll be so good. A new thing to do in your shop.
Yeah.
When we were talking about Christmas, we were going to show some of the things we got, and we forgot. So we're going to show some of the things we got for Christmas that are cool. We did show some of them.
I got mine taken care of. So show what you got.
Well, we both got this too.
Oh yeah.
My mother.
My grandma.
She made some for her shop. Yeah. She is Crystal Skies hand dyed on Etsy, and she made some pillowcases. Here's her card. Crystal Skies hand dyed, and they have a little cute sheep on them. So she gave one to me and one to Trysten for Christmas, and they are so cute. So she's got those on her site. You can go purchase them. She's going to have them in this color and in like a gold color, which is so pretty. I might buy a set of the gold ones. I'll see. Okay. But, she does such a great job with pillowcases. She has another website or another Etsy store that's just pillowcases.
She did switch it?
Well, she's had 2. But she did put these pillowcases on her hand dyed because it has to do with yarn because it's sheepy. And I said, my knitting friends would love those.
Yeah.
So she's made up a bunch. So if you go over to her Etsy shop, Crystal Skies Hand Dyed, you can also find her on Instagram under Crystal Skies Hand Dyed. Or you can look her up by name on Instagram. It's Donna Hurley. Yeah, she does a great job with those pillowcases.
Oh yeah, I bought a couple from her now. Like I have a bunch of like if you don't want knitting, there's like Doctor Who ones. I don't think I can.
Frozen. I think she has some Frozen ones. She
she
usually
has
does some themed ones. She might be phasing out of doing the pillowcases though, and just trying to sell what she has.
Limited time offer, guys.
Because she also dyes yarn, like we do. So she's got a bunch of beautiful hand dyed yarns on there too. So you can check those out. The next thing I want to show real quick is something that Vaughn got me. This is just funny because I've talked about Vaughn and his cats. Like, we have cats, outdoor cats, but he is such a cat person. We have 3.5. We have 3 that are ours that stay outside, and then 1 that lives across the street. But he also comes and gets treats from Vaughn. So he bought this for me, and I'm thinking, this is really what you need on your desk.
Right?
And it's a little thing that says, you had me at meow. And he's like, you need to get a picture of all the cats and put it there. And I said, I want a picture of you in an ugly sweater.
Yes.
With all the cats.
And cat ears.
And then we'll put like behind him the little silhouettes of the cat faces. You know how they do in the old 80s photos? If I could find someone to do that, that would be awesome. So he got me that for Christmas and I love it. And then I came home from work on Monday. No, it was Tuesday because the mail didn't run on Monday. And remember that day? Christmas was over. I got a package in the mail and I'm like,
I aided in this endeavor.
I hadn't ordered anything. You know, usually when I know something's coming, I'm like, okay, I have to put that aside. But this one, I knew the name on it, and I was like, why are you sending me a package? What is this? And it was from my sweet friend Sara from Instagram. She's also one of my customers.
She's the one that won the drawing on the first podcast I was on.
She won the cool umbrella. She's so funny. Okay, first let me show you this. She sent me a bunch of little things. And just so you know, she has a shop on Instagram.
Oh, I checked it out. It's beautiful.
Leo's Lovely
gosh,
Treasures. Look at that. It's a pattern, so I don't know if you have to buy that, but Chevron Stripes Cocoon. She makes these baby cocoons and sells them to photographers and stuff.
It's so
adorable.
Yeah, I went on looking like, oh my god.
But she uses my yarn for a lot of her knitting, which is awesome. She's been making a sweater a month. She's the one
gosh.
I know, right?
Oh my gosh.
She's the one that is like, do you want to be in a knit along with me? And I'm like, yeah, let me dye some yarn. She goes, okay, I'm done. It was like a few days later, I'm already done. No, it wasn't that fast, but it was like it took her like a week and a half. And she made it in a beautiful mint color that she picked from my shop, had me dye up special. So she's Leo's Lovely Treasures. But she sent me some cute little kitty cat page markers. They're like little Post-its.
Oh my god.
But this is the funny. Oh wait. Oh, and then she sent me some cute little stitch markers from a homespun house. But this was the funniest one. She's got this little note and it says, "For all the cat friends that your boyfriend has, from Coco." So Coco must be her cat. Look at she's sitting the little cute little toys. I was dying. He laughed. He thought that was so funny. But the best part of her package, I seriously had tears in my eyes. I could not believe.
It's like one of...
And you collaborated with her on this, kind of?
Well, no, I gave her your address.
Oh.
So I helped.
Okay.
Barely.
Okay. Well, she bought some Mermaid party yarn for me a few months ago.
I have never seen it knit up like that.
I don't usually get to see it knit up. Once I dye it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And she knitted something with it and posted pictures on Instagram a few months ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to make something with the Mermaid Party colorway because it's beautiful. And then she sent it to me for Christmas. You guys.
The wrong way.
You guys. Look at this. I wore it to work the other day. I got so many compliments. I wore it with a hot pink shirt that it was sheer with a black tank top underneath it. I was looking awesome.
Oh my god. This is so
I wore it like a cowl.
Beautiful.
And it kept me so warm, but it's made out of the fingering. 75-25, 75% superwash merino.
Did she make this pattern?
No, and you asked on Instagram and she told you what it was called.
Oh, that's right.
So if you find the picture on my Instagram of me wearing this, Sara has said what pattern it is. And I want to make it. It's not, because the cool thing is it's a wedge, it's a semicircle, what?
Crescent.
A crescent one, yeah. It's like small on both ends and then bigger in the middle. So it's yeah. Oh my gosh, I like that, and it's not super wide, so it's not too big for me, being only 5'1". Oh my gosh, I just loved it. Let me see if I can find the pattern name. Sarah's probably going to be watching this, going, it's
Christy,
this. It's this. I told you what it was.
I told your daughter too.
I told both of you. Told everybody. Let me find it.
Oh, that is cute. Yeah, this is how I would wear it.
Well, I wore it and I tucked under. So I
like them hanging out a bit.
Oh, and I didn't want it hanging out because people that aren't knitters don't know why they're hanging out. So I tucked them. I actually kind of tied them in one small loose knot underneath, and I just wore it like that. Yeah. Let me see.
So
Let me find it. It's right. I'm not
even a pink girl, and this is cute.
Okay, the pattern is Spindrift from Helen Stewart. So Spindrift on Etsy or on Ravelry. And I'm going to make one because I love that.
Yeah, this seems like something I could do.
And I've done that cast off before where it makes the little pointies.
I haven't. That's the only thing I have issues with.
Oh, no, it's not.
It's
not hard. You actually like cast off and then you cast on some more. And then you cast off a couple and then cast on some more kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Super easy. So, Sarah, you are awesome. I wasn't expecting that. It brought tears to my eyes. I am constantly amazed at the sweetness and the just the big hearts that everybody has.
Such generosity.
I can't even I was raised in California. Need I say more? Not that Californians are bad, but
it's also a little different.
Well, and I think even living in Utah, this is different. Like, people aren't this way just to each other in real life.
No.
I mean, maybe in certain circles with your close friends, but to have people that I've never met that send me gifts and say hi and say such sweet things, and I've never experienced it before, and I love it.
I have been floored by the yarn community, the knitting community. Like, even just like I've said it before, like, you meet someone who knits and it's like, I instantly love you because, like, just my interaction right now is so warm.
If you're a knitter, you are cool.
Yeah,
you automatically get some points.
Yeah.
Now you could lose points along the way too if you're a jerk, or you treat people badly, or you hurt animals or something, then you might lose points. But you start with extra points because you're a knitter.
Yeah.
Or a crocheter.
We both.
Or a spinner.
Yeah. I need to learn how to spin. We need to do one of these days when we are trying to spin. We need to do
I have the drop spindle, and I have some roving stuff.
Yeah, the one that you got from
from my fiber share partner. But the thing that I'm confused about is I was watching Chelsea and Sue's podcast, and Sue was talking about her spinning. Mm-hmm. And she's like, and this is just after spinning it. I haven't even plied it yet. And I'm like, plied it? Plied it? I was just going to spin it. Like, what do you mean plied it? I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means you have to wrap it with more yarn. I don't want to do that. I just want to drop spindle it all and then wind it and then knit something. I'm the CEO of my life, and that's what I'm going to do.
Yep.
That's what I can't do that because my arm wiggles and it looks really bad.
You're still doing it.
Okay.
Okay.
We have a new segment that we just came up with today because we want to be able to share with you our dyeing.
Yeah.
So the new segment is going to be called We're Dyeing Here. And so we want to share with you some of our colorways that are either new or popular or just ones that we love. So I'm going to let Trysten start because you guys, I have my yarn sitting behind me. So you already are seeing all my yarn. So let's start with Trysten.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Trysten.
So this is, I haven't really dyed anything with yellows, and I was looking in my shop and I'm like, what am I missing here? And so I'm like, I need bright colors. Like, dang, I need yellow. And so I got really excited one day, and this is my birthday cake colorway. And it has just
it doesn't do it justice on there.
I know, it really doesn't.
The yellow, it looks
so
muted.
Vibrant.
It's a lot more vibrant in person, and you can see the pinks.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a grapefruit, almost pink, and oh my gosh, and it's so fluffy. Oh, so
that's
pretty.
my birthday cake. Yeah, I wish the color. Well, back here it kind of looks a little bit more.
Yeah, you can kind of see it's more of a golden orangish bright
gold
color.
Orange bright.
Mm-hmm.
It is Gryffindor, orangish yellow bright.
Yeah. Okay.
There's that one. This is, I'm doing a Harry Potter yarn club right now.
Yes, you are.
Last one got signed up this morning, so sorry guys.
Spots are taken.
This is not a part of it. I got really Harry Potter happy, and this is called this is Care of Magical Creatures. And this one I think I'm just going to have in my shop all the time because I like it. I really, really enjoy natural colors.
Is that a vanilla base? Did you do vanilla on it?
I don't know.
It's so
I don't know.
Pretty. It's beautiful.
So I absolutely love how it came out, and like on accident, like what the colors do, it just made me really, really happy.
They just spread out because they have all different dyes in the one color. That's
yeah,
how
like I didn't even put gray in here, and there's gray in here.
That's so pretty. It's
love it.
It's very autumny dying plants. Like it's like plants are dying, dead leaves.
Dead leaves kind of thing.
Dead plants. It's beautiful.
It feels magical to me though.
It is beautiful.
I'm like, okay, it has to be Hogwarts related because I feel magic, and I wanted to do it Hagrid's Hut, but I'm like, I might do another colorway later on that'll be like darker brown and stuff.
Darker too with
and
him.
I just love it for Care of Magical Creatures because it's like the little stick man, and
I love it. And it's like a sagey. It's almost like a
sage. It is sage.
Sagey, but the sage spreads out with like a blue in it.
Yeah, I really like how it turned out.
It's beautiful.
That's that one. I don't have to show all my yarn because I have a lot.
Well, just show some. You can. I'm sure they'd love to see it.
So this was a mistake, and I really, really like it.
It's one of those beautiful mistakes.
Oh, crap. I can't remember what it's called. I haven't posted it yet. I'm going to post it after the video goes up, actually. So you guys will be the exclusive first ones that get to see my yarn. It's either Psychedelic Rainbow or something with a straight jacket. Amy Meeks actually named it, so I don't remember what it is. But it was an oopsie daisy.
And again, it doesn't do it justice.
I'm going to have to show it back here.
Oh, it's just bright fuchsia.
Yeah.
Yellows.
I was going for like more neon-y, so it's even brighter than it's coming out to be in there. But still, like, these are the colors.
So pretty.
So you can see kind of the brightness coming through. The base will be a little bit brighter, but these are the colors, and I love them. So that one's a good one. This one I sold. This is
my gosh, Trysten.
This is my Gingerbread Lane.
Oh my goodness, that one turned out beautiful.
Yeah, I love it. This is my last one right now. Where did I just see that? So it has like salmon-y colors in it. I was very close to naming it Salmon Run.
Wait, is this going to be one that you'll have more of in their shop?
I don't care if it's called Gingerbread Lane or not. I'm going to have this year round because I think it's beautiful. So pretty.
It's very manly.
Yeah.
And so if you knit for men or you are a man that knits, look at this. I know it's hard to find colorways for men.
Yeah.
It does have this coral color in it, but it's just a touch.
Yeah.
The rest of it is
I only
very
have a dash of it in there.
Very woodsy. Oh, I love it.
And the greens and the browns, which is great. Like, it starts creating, like, different colors of the brown. Different shades. I love it.
So pretty.
So this is one of my favorite new ones because, like I said, I'm very earth tone based.
Yes, I love it.
And I'm just going to show some of my bright colors really fast. Sorry, guys. Taking up so much time, but we have a lot to catch up on. So this is my Cheese with That Wine colorway.
Cute name.
Thank you. So it has more of a lavender base, and it has splashes of yellow and some reds in there.
Pretty.
I love it. It knits up really pretty. I love that one. So this is a really fun one that is also going to be a constant in my shop. This one, I don't like pink, but I really like how this came out. It's Japanese Cherry Blossoms.
Oh, I like that name. That fits it perfectly. So, and it's hard to even see on there. It looks more, well, maybe when the video comes out, but it looks very salmon-y. But it's not.
Parts of it are, and then parts of it are bright pink.
Yeah, it's very bright throughout.
Yeah, there's a lot of different fun pink.
And reds.
And reds in there.
Very Valentine-y.
So, yeah.
Very Valentine-y. Very Valentine-y.
So those might be done soon.
Just saying. Oh, I love that.
I don't know what this one's called.
It's called
I think this might be my Whoops-a-Daisy. Oh, no, this is Butterfly Farts.
I didn't know butterflies knew how to fart.
Yeah, it's like a poof and it sparkles.
Oh my gosh. Are they related to unicorns? I think they are from the same family.
So this is my Butterfly Farts.
Pretty.
And it's just like a pink base with some bright yellow in here and some bright blues and some greens.
Ooh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I like that too.
That's
Otherwise,
like
it would have been a little too boring for me.
Like a little surprise in there, nestled.
So I love how this one turned out. And this is another one that I'm going to keep.
That
in
is very similar. I just want to show you.
Okay.
We think alike.
I think we do.
Nope.
Nope.
Not that one.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
Very similar. Okay, you show yours.
Okay. So I was actually going to send this one to someone that I adore, but I picked a different colorway that I think she's going to like more.
Okay.
So it has my card and one of my stitch markers on it that I send. This one is Cascading Lilies.
It reminds me of like mulberry. Like a mulberry and holly. Oh, it's very...
Yeah, I almost had this be a Christmas colorway, but
beautiful.
I really love how it turned out, and I kind of just want it year round.
It's very wintry. I like it.
Yeah.
And this, but it looks...
But it's also
similar.
Springy.
It is, yeah. Like
which I like.
Blooming blossoms and
yeah.
stuff. It's similar to my... No, it's not. See, this is my cashmere. The goose is getting fat, but when you dye on cashmere, things happen that are different.
Yeah, so if it's not on cashmere...
Similar rosy base. I don't have any more.
Oh.
But on my fingering, on my regular fingering, it's very similar to that, but only there's golds and stuff. Oh my gosh, that one.
Well, this is my part of your world. Yeah, this is my part of your world.
Oh, that one's beautiful.
Because it has... So this is the one I'm knitting up with my socks. So it has... You can't really... Let me find it. So it has purples in it as well. For, Ariel.
Just a splash.
Just a splash.
It's
so
beautiful.
most of it is the... It's not really showing up that great. It's doing a little better. But most of it is...
That's a interesting green. It's
it's
like
a seafoam green.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
But with a little more, like, true green in it. It's it's Ariel.
Yeah.
That's an Ariel green right there.
Yeah, I don't know how it happened, but it happened. And so it has a little bit of the fun little splashes of color in it.
So pretty.
So it's a lot of fun to knit up so far, and it's very vibranty light.
And I want to point out to people, this is something that I wanted to talk about. See how Trysten's winding her yarn up, and it's very loose and fluffy. I have seen people on podcasts just twist and twist and twist and twist and twist and twist. You are strangling.
You're killing your
little yarn.
Especially if it has nylon in it. You're stretching it out.
Stretching it. It's like taking a pair of socks and just holding it like this or balling it up. And you're going to lose the bounce in your yarn. So, in fact, I received some yarn as a gift a while back that was dyed by somebody else. And I won't say who. And it's beautiful, beautiful yarn and so soft. But the dyer had wound it so tight that at the top, where it wasn't wound, it was super fluffy and beautiful. But then when I unwound it, it went from fluff and it went, it was super skinny in the middle because it had been wound for a while and that nylon just stretches out. So just be careful with your yarn. Don't strangle it. Be nice to it. Keep it wound nice and loose. If you get it and it's wound tight, unwind it. Just one little twist. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, that's the feedback you gave me because I was doing it really, really tight, and then I started using some of mine. I'm like, why is this not? You lose. Back?
Yeah, it's really like taking something that like a shirt and just holding it like this, and then wondering why it looks stretched out.
Well, don't do it on that shirt.
I know this is my good shirt. So just don't strangle your yarn. Be nice to it. Be kind to it. It's delicate. Okay, are you done with yours? You're done. Do you want a cookie?
I would love all the cookies.
I'll just show mine really quick. This is one color. These are all bulky.
Oh,
they're all bulky.
So good.
And this one's called New England, and it's got teal, brown, orange.
You just like dyed my heart.
I only have one left, but I'm willing to dye more. Like I'll probably post more.
I love that.
And it's squishy, squishy. Okay, so that's New England.
I'm actually gonna save room for a burger.
I've got this one, which is my blueberry.
That's the
chocolate blueberry bark.
Yes.
Blueberry cherry bark.
Yes.
Yeah. Blueberry cherry bark. It's got tan, brown, pink, and blue.
See, that was the other one I was thinking about making a cowl.
I love this one too.
Squish it. Can I just squish it?
You squish it. Then
Guys,
I've
got the bulky weight.
And this was one of my ones that kind of was a mistake. It's called Aspen Grove, and it's tan, yellow, pink, and it's got just a touch, a little bit of little bluish green speckles. So it's a little bit more muted. It's a little more softer of colors.
Yeah, it's more like the pastels for Easter.
But for like a cowl, I think it would be beautiful. I might make a cowl out of it.
That's gorgeous.
And then let me just show I did some tonals in the bulky that I posted. And I think I might have even showed them on the last podcast. I'm not sure.
I don't think you did.
Maybe not.
You showed me.
Maybe I did.
After.
I might have done it on one of my
I'm just going to wear this thing.
Instagram.
This is cute.
Isn't it adorable?
And this was Sara?
Sarah.
Oh my god, Sara, good job.
I know, right?
Oh
so here's some of the tonals I've done.
Oh, those are going to be perfect for Easter.
I know. They're really Eastery.
Gosh.
And they're also babyish. So if you've got a baby or you knit for a baby, it's so soft, and it's the merino, so it's not as itchy at all. I don't think it's itchy at all.
No, it's not. I put that cal and I'm just like, I don't even want to finish it because I just want to put it on right now.
So squishy. Oh. And I will take custom orders, so if there's a color that you don't see, I'll do it. If you want a dark color, I might do some dark solids.
As soon as I get bulkies, I'll be jumping on that bandwagon. Here's this.
Okay, and then, I didn't bring my Ocean Mist. I did Ocean Mist on bulky.
Oh, it looks so pretty. It's really funny because the different weights of yarn take up the dye differently.
Talk about this one. That's Peppermint Crunch. Let me go get it.
Nice, Peppermint Crunch. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, this is darker a little bit. This dye was a little darker, it looks like.
The brown, the tan?
Yeah, but look how gorgeous that is. So it's just a bunch of, so she does a base of like the brown. And so you can see that primarily through it, and then she does speckles of these others, and it just, oh gosh, it comes across so perfectly. And again, like she showed last week, her cal that she's working on, I just showed mine, and look how it's just so
fluffy.
Yeah, you can wear it with like anything.
I mean, I'm in love with the bulky. Colors. I'm sorry, but I don't know how I didn't know about the bulky.
I know, and you ordered so much of it, and it's like a godsend, and you're like, yeah.
I know. So here's what the Ocean Mist looks like on the bulky.
That looks so
I was going to make a cowl out of this too, and I want to make me some mittens. That
almost looks like my yarn.
We have some similar colors.
Yeah.
But it's got orange and gold.
It almost looks like my sea critters.
And the green. It's got avocado color. But
I didn't bring any sea critters.
But my newest one that I just made 2 days ago that I'm in love with.
Of course you would, because it's all those.
Mermaid Party. And look how different. The thing is sometimes the yarn, the dye, when you put it in the pot, it does its own thing. Yeah. Sometimes it mixes, and on Mermaid Party, sometimes I get a little more lavender in it. This one has a little bit of lavender in it, but it didn't mix in the pot as much.
Look at how good that's speckled. Oh my gosh.
And then I brought 2 of them in because, I mean, they're very similar. Not a lot of lavender. But then last night I made some on fingering, and look at how it turned out.
Oh, wow.
So the different bases turn out differently. I mean, look at this one. The fingering mixes and makes more lavender.
Wow.
Is that amazing? It's the same colorway. I'll just hold them up. So that's why I try to post pictures of each weight. I know some yarn dyers will just post one picture, and then you can use a drop down to pick the weight. But they look different. I mean, look at that.
I kind of like this one more.
The bulky?
Personally, well, I don't like pink as much.
That's true. So if you're more into like aquas and...
Yeah, I really like that.
And this one is more speckled because the dye stays put better on the bulky.
I didn't know that.
So I
cannot wait to dye with the bulky.
It is so much fun to dye with. Seriously, I was so disheartened when I got it, and I was like, 300? I ordered 300. See, and when I wind, I just let it do... I just go with it. I just let it go with its own little flow, and then it's happy, and I'm happy, and it's still soft and fluffy. And fluffy.
I don't know. Yes. Like, I tried doing speckles on some of my yarn recently, and I had to try a whole new dyeing method to get it on the fingering weight. But that seems just so easy to do it on that. That's so... Ugh.
But I taught you how to do it, and that's
how I did it. I know the way that you taught me, but it wasn't working on the fingering weight as well.
This is fingering.
Okay, Mom, I'm not talking about
that.
I'm talking about, like, I tried doing speckle and fingering weight where it was, like, primarily all speckles and not, like, moving together and stuff like that.
Got it.
And it was really, really hard. And so I had to try a new, different dyeing technique. And this is so soft.
I know. But this is this color.
Our yarn smells the same.
So you can see
how that work?
The lavender. Our yarn smells, because I think we use the same supplier. It's the same sheep.
Well, no, I think we also might use the same soap.
Oh, maybe. We might. I use one, though, that is dye-free and fragrance-free. But it still obviously has a fragrance. Yeah. All I smell is wool, but... So that's Mermaid Party. Like I said, I'm very low. I think I'm sold out of Mermaid Party. These are going out today on orders.
Yeah, my gingerbread lane, that's going out tomorrow.
And then the last thing is I did some speckles. Did I show this last time?
Speckles or sparkles?
Sparkles. That's what I meant.
You did not show these ones.
Oh,
can you see them? You can't see them as well there. I love black sparkle.
Look how pretty the black and peach look together too.
Oh, you should make something out of that. You can make a
I've got a bunch of these listed.
Out of that. Oh.
Which brings me to the very last thing that I want to talk about is my collaboration.
Yes.
With Amy again, a Periscoping Sisters.
I love Amy.
I know, Inked Indigo on Instagram, and Little Bobbins of Little Bobbins Knits, Danny. Mm-hmm. She's Little Bobbins on Instagram. We're doing a collaboration. Well, Danny is going to host our knit along, which is called the Love Along, and we're doing Amy's pattern, the Love Along sock pattern, which is posted on her Instagram. Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful lacy pattern. And then with my yarn, here's the thing though, you'll get opportunities to win prizes if you post on my thread with Yarn Cafe Creations, Danny's thread, Little Bobbins on Ravelry, and Amy's on Periscoping Sisters. That's 3 chances to win. But you can only post on mine if you use my yarn. And the sparkle yarn was the one what I made for this, but if you want to use a different yarn, different from my shop, you can. I will tell you it's a lacy pattern, so lacy doesn't show up as well if you use variegated yarn. So that's why we decided to go ahead and make sparkle, and we wanted it to be like a Valentine color themes, and I thought of conversation hearts, and there's also a red, but I thought Valentine's Day black lace nightie, right? Ooh. Gotta have black. And I told somebody that I was going to make navy too, so I may make some navy blue. But that to me is not really Valentine-y. But if you like it and you want it, I'll make it. Sure. But so I've got these colors. I also have a pink and a red. And
that are not shown.
That I don't have right here. But it's basically this pink. This isn't the sparkle one. It's basically like I call it cottontail pink.
And then this red?
It's a different red.
Okay.
I think I already sold them though.
Okay.
I sold the 2 that I had made. Anyway, that's gonna start now on when Danny announces it on her next podcast, and I don't know when she's gonna post that, but it'll start actually. Okay, I'm totally lying. It's gonna start February 1st. Okay. And the only rules that I really know of are that you have to use my yarn to post on my Ravelry, but you feel free to use other people's yarns and post on Danny's thread and on Amy's thread, and that's totally fine. And it's Amy's pattern, and it's beautiful. She sent me a picture with it. Also, check out Amy's page because she's got a new cowl that's made out of the Peppermint Crunch, and it's called Peppermint Crunch Cowl, and it's made out of that same yarn, the bulky.
It's just a really pretty colorway.
It's, when I made it, I those are my colors, pinks and tans and browns. I loved them, but I didn't know that Amy was into that kind of stuff. She was thinking,
she's so bright.
She is. She likes purples, but she was thinking like sandy beach with a little bit of brown and a little bit of pink. And when I saw it, I'm like, this is like peppermint chocolate. This is like peppermint crunch to me. And so I named the yarn Peppermint Crunch, and she decided to go ahead and name the cowl a Peppermint Crunch cowl. But it's perfect. A beautiful, it's an infinity scarf is basically what it is.
It's a double?
It wraps around twice.
Nice.
Yeah, because it's nice and long. And I think she said it took almost 2 skeins of the yarn. And it's a beautiful pattern. So check her out. So that is the end of our segment. We're dying here. So we're going to try to do that every time we come up with maybe new colors. We don't want to show you the same stuff every week. That would be really lame.
Really annoying.
That would be annoying. Did I show my cashmere though last time?
I think so.
Cashmere. I'm going to make this on fingering. When I get my fingering in, it's Elephant's Brassiere, and it's gray with some brights, some neon colors in it, green, purples, and pinks. But I do have it on cashmere. I have a couple left. I'll make more.
I think it's so funny that you named one like in those colorways, something around an elephant, because I have my elephant, my dolled up elephant.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Almost the exact same colorway.
Amy helped me name that one. We just went with it. She's like, I see an elephant and a tutu, and I'm like,
I just think it's funny because a lot of our colorways are starting to like could be sisters.
Mm-hmm. They could be. They are like related.
They are.
Well,
they come from the same mama.
They do, right?
Same supplier.
Same. Exactly. And you're very talented with your
you are
dyeing.
too.
You're artistic. I'm not.
You're coming up with colors.
I know, but
you discredit yourself way too much.
It's a struggle for me.
But you're still doing it.
Like I said, I have fears. If I don't know how things are going to turn out, I get really scared.
We need to have like a blindfolding dye pot.
That's real. Like right now, my heart is racing. What do you mean?
Like you get blindfolded before you come and pick your colors, and then you pick the colors, and then you have to use those colors to make the pot.
No matter what they are?
No matter what they are.
Oh, that hurts me.
Ooh, we should do like a live stream on Instagram and do that.
That would be really hard for me, because what if they're just ugly colors
Then
together?
you get to knit them.
Okay.
Or maybe someone out there likes ugly colors.
See, that's my issue, is if I don't like it, I know other people will. I have colorways in my shop that I wouldn't use.
Yeah.
Because
I
they're
would
not
use
my
the
colors.
pink. I hate pink.
Yeah, but some of them I sell out of, like, super fast. People love them. You know, and I thought, I'm thinking, okay, then other people do like them. Anyway, we hope our new microphone was good this week, and if not, I'm sure you'll tell us.
And we will probably just end up re-recording it.
I don't want to do that.
I don't think I can be funny twice in one day.
I know, it's like sapping the energy out of me. No, I'm funny all the time. What am I saying? I'm naturally just mouthy.
Yeah, that's true.
But
what else do we have?
I think that was it. I think that's we're dying here was our last Yeah. Oh no. Oh yeah. Weird. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm a dork. Okay, so thank you for stopping by. If this is the first time you watched us, thank you, and you're welcome.
Thank you for making it to the end.
Hopefully you'll come back.
Yeah.
And hopefully we didn't talk over each other as much. I was trying to be conscious of that.
I forgot. And I did talk over you.
It's okay.
Sorry, guys.
I didn't even notice.
I'm not sorry. No, this is how I am.
You're not sorry.
I'm just going to talk over you.
You're not sorry.
Because we both have so many important things to say.
So I'm biting my lip right now because I didn't talk.
Okay. I also wanted to thank everyone that signed up for my Harry Potter Yarn Club. All the spots got filled. And awesome. I'm super excited. Like, the last spot got filled either this morning or last night.
Woot woot.
And yeah. And so I'm going to be dyeing up the yarn this week. And I'm so excited about my first colorway that I figured out. I can't tell you anything. But, oh my gosh. I actually don't even have enough yarn for me to have some. Oh, so I'm going to order more so that I can have some.
So are you not doing these ever again? Are these going to just be exclusive for the Yarn Club?
I want to make it just exclusive for the Yarn Club. Maybe I might bring weird things back at my birthday.
Ah.
So
that would be good.
If it was a colorway that I absolutely loved, because I wanna do a couple of these yarn clubs. Because I've already had so much fun, like, meeting people and getting ideas for it. So I'm really excited about it, honestly. And so I know I'm going to be doing a lot more of them. I might do something more DC or Marvel related, or My Little Ponies, or My Pretty Ponies, how you say it.
My pretty pony, my pretty pony. That's how I thought the song went.
No, that is not how the song goes.
Well,
I wasn't even, like, raised in the 80s, and I know that song.
See, I was in my teens in the 80s, so I didn't really watch it. My sister did.
Why would you not? I still watch cartoons, and I'm 26.
I did. I watched them with you guys when you were little, but we didn't watch My Pretty Pony or My Little Pony.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, you did.
Never mind. We did. Anyway, so I just wanted to thank everyone that signed up for my Soft Yarn Club, because it's going to be a lot of fun, and it gave me a lot of, like, I can do this. Let's do it again. So, thank you all.
That is awesome, and, I mean, the support is amazing. I do want to give a couple shout-outs to... I discovered a couple new podcasts.
Ooh.
I discovered David Dog Dare. David's
I've never heard
awesome.
That one.
Well, I love watching men knit and the things that they come up with and the perspective, because the majority of knitters are women. The majority of colors out there for yarn are for women. The majority of knitting bags out there are for women.
Yeah.
And so listening to David talk about you know, he's found a couple knitting bags that were geared more towards men, but they were really like camping themes, you know, so not really geared towards men. I think it was just a happenstance.
I'm actually going to be making a bunch of them, and I have a lot of flannel, David. I have a lot of flannel planned.
Awesome.
And Star Wars and stuff.
Yarn color, and you should see his yarn room, or his podcasting room. What does he call it? He's got like, he collects different things. He has Star Wars features, anything that's weird and abnormal. Is it his bat cave? Huh?
Is it his bat cave?
It's like his man cave kind of. It's like where he displays all his he calls it something. His curiosities, or his anything weird. It's not too morbid. Nothing weird. There's not like formalin jars with body parts in them or anything.
Well, I mean, my living room is literally decorated in action figures and Pop Funko dolls.
I don't even know what those are. I don't.
We collect them, and when we went to Comic-Con, which I'm going again. When we went to Comic-Con this last time, we got exclusive ones, like a lot of exclusive ones.
They're just for...
That are worth like hundreds of dollars.
What?
Yeah.
The yarn you could buy. Right. Yes.
So I love that. I'll have to check out his podcast.
It out. He's been podcasting. I think he's in his teens on the episodes, maybe 11 or 12. Not a long time.
You meant like teens age-wise.
He's a teenager.
Wow.
No, he's
there
not.
You go.
I don't know how old he is. He looks great for whatever age. Sweet. I'm assuming he's close to my age. I'm 46. I think he's maybe a little younger. Just some of the things he's talked about made it sound like he was close to my age.
We are literally 20 years apart. Weird.
I was 20 when I was 19 when I was pregnant with you. I had Ashley when I was 18.
Yep.
Young mama. Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
I started watching the Hey Sister podcast.
They are so adorable.
They're
so cute.
Oh gosh, I don't think I could ever be that sweet.
I was never that cool when I was their age.
So sweet.
I know. I was so shy at their age.
Yeah, you were.
I don't know how they are. I think one of them, she just had a birthday.
My age.
20, I think one of them just turned 29. I think she just had a birthday, and I think she said 29 or 27.
They do not look that old.
I know. They're just babies.
Yeah.
And one of them, now I know they're sisters, and I don't know their story, but I got an email from someone that says, one of the girls on the Hey Sister podcast is my daughter. So I don't know if they have different moms. I don't know. Maybe I misunderstood. I'm sorry if that's not correct. But I did hear them talking about their dad. So I know that their dad is, I think they have this, I'm sounding horrible saying, I think they have the same dad. That's terrible.
Why is that bad if it's what?
I think that they might have different moms. I don't know for sure though.
Okay.
That I could be totally wrong, but I know I got an email saying one of them is, and maybe it's daughter-in-law. Maybe that's where it's coming from. I'm sorry, girls. But yes, they are very cute. They've got little kids.
I love them.
And they do some sewing stuff too, don't they? They do some sewing stuff.
I just started watching them. I'm watching them from the beginning, but they're just adorable. So I really enjoy them. That's a podcast that I'm going to continue watching.
And I'm trying to think, there's been a couple newer podcasters that I've been watching, and I can't remember the name. I watched one of them last night. Somebody ordered. I am starting to really want to start sewing again though.
Yeah, I bought all the fabric for me on Black Friday. So, but I don't know if I'm doing it in the same fabric as everyone else because everyone's getting like a canvasy thing. So I'm probably going to do an insert.
Yeah, there are
instead
it's called interfacing.
Yeah, I'm going to do the interfacing and then I'm going to line it and everything like that. But like, honestly, I love flannel, and I think flannel is awesome. So I'm going to make project bags that are flannel.
Flannel would be great. I can't find who I started watching. Dang it. Piper Nell. I do like Piper Nell.
I haven't watched her yet, actually.
Chanel.
Mm-mm.
Oh. And gosh, I can't find the one I watched last night. I feel bad. I thought it was, I must not, see, I always think I'm subscribed and I'm not.
So subscribe, people.
Subscribe to our podcast so that you get notified. And usually, Love Sock Wool is another one I started watching. Shauna Stitches.
Grocery Girls, obviously.
Gosh, the obvious ones. I don't even need to talk about them. They're awesome. And Inside Number 23.
That's the one I need to watch, actually.
She's just starting her 2017 Harry Potter knit along, where every month you have to make something that's related
use my yarn
to Harry Potter. Yeah, she said it can be yarn that's hot at Harry Potter.
Actually, I think one of my customers that are in that with me was talking about that.
Really? And yeah, and she said you can get in the drawing, but if you make I don't remember what all the rules were. I just remember thinking, I'm signing up for that one too. But then I don't ever sign up for any of them.
I'm actually gonna do a couple knit-alongs now that I have a semester off. I'm just gonna kind of play with it. And
you should
get more experience now that I'm doing my first sock.
Yay! And I'll help you with that today. Maybe we can work on that. I can't find who the other lady is. Anywho, sorry. And there was another gentleman I watched, and he's got lots of subscribers, and I don't know his name, but he's in Britain. And his latest episode, he has this beard, and he had little tiny ornaments hanging from his beard. It was so cute. He's so cute. But
that makes me happy.
Yeah. But I do. I love watching you guys podcast, and I don't know who watches our podcast, but those of you that do, thank you. And thanks for putting up with all of our technical difficulties over the last couple of episodes. And hopefully my Yeti here is going to be better and that you'll be able to hear us. But I think that's all we have for today.
I think so too.
Thanks. And I'll be doing a big shop update probably next week once my yarn comes in. And I think you will too once your yarn comes in.
Once my yarn comes in, I'm actually going to dye the stuff with the Harry Potter. And then I have like 20 skeins I'm just going to play with.
Just do whatever.
So I'm going to have a bunch of new colorways coming your way as well. So keep looking. I'm going to resupply probably my Gingerbread Lane and some of the other stuff, probably part of your world. I'll restock that too.
I would love to make new colorways. Honestly, I cannot keep up with my signature colors.
Well, I'll have that problem, Mom.
Sorry, that sounded really boastful. I'm just grateful. Like, I'm excited. And I get sick of my colors. Not really sick of them, but you know what I mean? I want to make new colors. And
we'll have a color date.
Yeah. And so I just need to I ordered a whole bunch of yarn. So I think I'm going to make like a whole bunch of each color of the signature color so that I have them. And then I can play around with bulky.
We'll do a blindfold one.
No, we won't. Anyway, check out the bulky yarns though, you guys. If you want to try if you want to do a quick knit, bulky is the way to go. I'm not even kidding. I can't even believe it.
Yeah.
And I'll be posting pictures because I'm going to make some new mittens. And I think I'll do a matching cowl. I might write a pattern.
Or
got some ideas. Oh, I might make a basket weave. Woo. What did we call it though?
I don't remember.
It was
wicker basket cowl.
It's a wicked basket cowl.
No, I'm not.
Okay, sorry. It's a wicker basket. Anyway. Thanks again, you guys.
Thank you.
Hope you have a happy new year.
Yeah.
And I hope you're safe out there. I know we're going to Vaughn's parents' house for crab legs and steak tonight. Are you guys going to Eric's family's?
No.
When I'm down in the valley, we are having New Year's party.
Okay. But I work tomorrow morning with my girls. So, no, I'm not. I love hanging out with my girls, especially on holidays. Good. They're so much fun. It's like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do to celebrate? And I'm very, like, sporadic and, like, come up with random ideas to do. So I think we might do like a giant the floor is lava game going on.
I used to play that when I was little.
So I think we're gonna do that, and then maybe make forts to watch The Office in.
Oh,
and make cookies or something. So it'll be fun tomorrow. I love hanging out with them on holidays. And then we're gonna go to Eric's parents after, because every New Year's Day it's my brother-in-law's birthday. Oh. And even though he's not there this year because he's working in Oregon, we're still gonna get together because it's just tradition. Right. So I'll be over there after work.
Good.
Working on my sock knit along.
I wonder if people think it's weird that we don't hang out on New Year's Day and stuff.
I don't know. I don't really see that as a holiday.
My kids have families, and your dad has a family.
Yeah.
And so we have so many, and I have my boyfriend's family. There's so many families to get together with that Christmas and Thanksgiving, we'd get together, and then New Year's is kind of your guys' own thing.
Well, even when we were at the house, we didn't really celebrate New Year's.
We didn't really do much on New Year's. It was kind of
like,
just our own day.
there's fireworks out there. Cool.
Yeah, and we didn't really, I mean, when you guys were still at home, we'd make food and stuff, but...
Yeah.
Anyway, enough chatter.
Okay.
So check out the cows that we have going on.
Yeah.
We'll be posting information
Join the
on
sock
that.
knit along, because that's so much fun.
I better get going on it too. Oh, and our bulky / worsted / anti-fingering cozy memories blanket. I might start on that today.
Really?
I might. I might make an Eastery colored one. Ooh. Oh, okay. Yeah.
That'll be good.
Okay.
Okay.
We love you guys. Thank you so much for a great year. It's been so much fun, and have a happy new year, and we'll see you again next year.
Yes, happy new year.
How old
see
am
ya.
I? Okay, bye.
Bye.